Hi everyone. I want to announce that we are going to release human design for innovators and entrepreneurs in a completely new version and flipping the name around. We're calling it Innovators, Entrepreneurs, Human Design. And the reason is the emphasis is on innovators and entrepreneurs using human design. It's not, you'll learn about human design in the program, but it'll all be in the context of how you as an innovator or an entrepreneur can use it in your life to your advantage. That you can use human design as a major form of leverage, a major form of upgrading everything that you do, of developing your human resources individually and with other people, the people you work with. And by using those human resources to the best of their capacity, not only can you create income the way you truly want to create it, you know, the way that's natural for you to create it, the way you enjoy making money, but then you can invest that development of your own finances and human resources in contributing to the world. And I really want to emphasize that word invest. You know, all my life, I have been working on developing understanding in myself and in other human beings. And it's only recently that I've realized it's about investing. It's about taking everything that you've developed, everything that you have, everything within you, everything that you've learned, and then investing that in the people, in the community, in the business, in the work, in your life, in your health, in everything that you do, in expanding your awareness, becoming more conscious, having greater ethics, more effective communication with other people who are different than you. All of these naturally really healthy things for human beings to be involved with. That is something that I've wanted to give the very best of myself to. And why we're working with human design is because it's the most practical map that we've come across in terms of harnessing the resources of human beings in the practical world so they can live a life that truly brings out the fullness of their potential, allows them to live life and to work and to do business and to invest their energy in a way that really works for them. And so a couple of years ago, we put together a program called Human Design for Innovators and Entrepreneurs. And we had a group of people take that program. And it was great, but there was too much detail. And it was too much focused on the information about human design rather than how much information do you need to be able to go and apply it in the real world effectively. And that's what we've done with Innovators, Entrepreneurs, Human Design. We've fined it down, we've focused it, we're really looking at how can you use this in your real life and how can you use this to develop your own uniqueness, to make effective decisions the way you're designed to, apply it in the real world, and then come together with other people and form what we call, or create what we call, fantastic teams. Now, I'm going to release a couple of videos in the next few days. One of them is the short version of what's in the program. It's just a little over 20 minutes and it goes through all the modules, what's in the program, So for those who like to just get what's in it, what are we doing here? That 20-minute video is succinct and covers not everything we do, but it covers the essential elements of what we're doing. And then a day or two after that, I'm going to do an hour and 40-minute interview with a friend and associate of mine, James Wilson. James is a millennial. He's very innovative. He's been in the army and served overseas over 5 to 6 years, served as a volunteer in an organisation called Team Rubicon. He's just got a fellowship to work with some of the top people or to be trained by some of the top people in Silicon Valley. And he loves what human design does and how he can apply it in the real world. And I want to share that interview with those who want to go into depth about what this program is about, because we covered a lot of very interesting ground. A lot of questions that people would ask. What is this program about? How can I apply it? What can I use it? A lot of questions, people of all ages would ask, from teenagers all the way to, baby boomers like myself. And we discussed, the current situation and how it can really help people. And James brings in his practicality from, serving in the army and the military. In fact, several of the people we're now working with have military service and volunteer service. And they get human design so much quicker than I did, because they understand how it works in the real world. And other people we're working with are people starting up major startup businesses on a global level. Investment banker we're working with, who's fascinated by and interested in what human design can do for building his investment teams together. So James and I discussed that in the video, the longer video. And then I'll do another one basically inviting you to participate in innovators, entrepreneurs, and human design. And that's going to be it. We're going to let you know what's there, what's in it for you, give you some real insight to it, and then invite you to either join the program or talk to me further about it and in more detail with James, with other people that we're working with. So that's just an insight as to what will be coming up in the following emails I send out on Facebook, on YouTube, Twitter, the various places where I put things out in the world. I just want to end on a final message. Human design's been around in terms of the knowledge. I mean, human beings have been designed to be human beings ever since we were human beings. This isn't telling you something, that's just suddenly turned up and it's like, oh my God, we've got to learn this new skill. No, this is revealing to you what you already have, what you were born with, and how to access it. It's like you've just found out you've got $1 million or $1 billion in your bank account, but you need to learn how to use an ATM and a credit card to get it out, or how to go to the bank and learn the skill of, accessing it. And then it's there for you. You just need to know how to access it and how not to blow it all at once, or not how to think, well, I've got it all, and then, there's just a few skills you need to learn to access it, but to be yourself, you're already designed to be that way. And that's the beauty of the whole thing. So I look forward to sharing this with you. It's going to be a time, well, it is now. I was just saying human design has been around for 30 years. Pretty well, the knowledge of it turned up about 30 years ago. And it's time human design got out of the bubble that it grew up in. leaves home and gets a life. Human design is ready to go mainstream. And Daryl, my presenter in Innovators, Entrepreneurs, Human Design, we're both mainstream people, and we're taking human design mainstream based on our experience, based on real life, studying it enough to know what we need to do to apply it, and then living it and applying it in our real lives, in our businesses, in our relationships with our families, with creating teams, in investment, in business, in startups, in real life, in our community. Now, this is where it goes mainstream. And we're taking the excess jargon and all the initial approaches out without in any way dumbing it down, and then bringing it to you in a way that you can apply it in your real life and make a real difference, whether you're successful or not. You know, you can already be incredibly successful. This will tweak things, show you things maybe you don't know yet, you know, bring in new perspectives and help you take what you're doing to the next level. For some of you, it'll be a way of going, that's how my life works. I always knew it, but everyone was talking me out of it, or I thought I had to fit in this way or that way or whatever. You know, it'll, you know, for some of you, it'll take the struggle and the stress out. For others, it'll take everything you're doing to a whole new level of elegance and efficiency. So I hope you look forward to these next videos and check them out. Look at what's in the program. And if there's any interest whatsoever, anything that you can see, well, I can really get value out of this, contact us or sign up. You know, it's totally up to you. You need to know that this is right for you. But if you're ready to go mainstream in a way that truly contributes, then this is really worth checking out. This is for you. Talk to you again later.